Go on, wait, man. Why did we get some American squeakers, bro? What the fuck?
Don't you be talking about me, you fucking wanker. And I'm with Harry Potter.
This is what your dad does when he sees you speak.
So it finally happened, guys. Valorant has been made into VR. Well, it's not called Valorant, of course. It's called X8. Because if they actually used the word Valorant, then they'd be absolutely destroyed by Riot Games. VR has this tendency to have dirty slop remakes of popular games, in hopes that people buy them. Not only that, but because VR has so little actual good games, VR players are forced to be like little carp at the bottom of disgusting lakes, sucking up all the shit to stay alive. I would know. I'm one of those carp. I'm sucking the shit, baby. So what is X8? Well, it's a free-to-play 5v5 shooter where you plant and defuse. It's Valorant. It's literally just Valorant. The devs say that it's just inspired by it, but seriously, look at this and tell me it's not Valorant. All jokes aside, this game does have its own unique features, like climbing, the way the abilities are casted, and the overall feel. But that could just be because it's in VR. To be fair to the X8 team, even if it is a Valorant clone, Valorant is essentially just CSGO and Overwatch. So it's all just a big human centipede of slop, where of course us VR players, being the carp of the lake, are at the bottom. But is the game fun? You know what? Yes. I had a blast playing this with my friends and just messing about in it.
Can I get the kebab mixto? Mixed kebab, please.
The garlic and you want sauce and salad?
Yeah, no salad, no salad, no salad, man.
Good man. This is fist bump me. That is good shit. Yes.
Yeah, only halal, only halal.
Yeah, I will save you now.
Yeah, I've got a huge ass sword. I'm gonna use that.
I want to come and say hello. Oh, Lucas, no, what the fuck?
But if you do decide to play the game, I'd strongly recommend doing the training. I skipped it and spent most of my first session not knowing how to play the game.
I'm watching you.
Where do I get ammo from? Bro, it's supposed to be there. That's a shield.
Is it the other button? Maybe it's trigger. Maybe it's trigger. What the fuck is that?
Gunplay feels pretty good, and when you make a play that is pretty decent, you feel satisfied. So much so you're Fortnite dancing on the graves of the enemy.
Yeah, Fortnite!
Let me tell you about some of the features of the game, both good and also bad. As you probably can already tell, there's a crosshair in this game. I still don't know what to think about it. On one hand, it makes me be able to relax and itch my balls, because I know exactly where I'm pointing at all times. But on the other hand, it takes away some of the skill that comes along with learning how to shoot using the sights. You can turn the crosshair off, but I don't see why you do that because you'd just be essentially handicapping yourself. There are abilities in the game, like smokes, walls, turrets, and ultimate abilities. And to do these abilities, you need to select them and draw a pattern like you're performing a ninjutsu to activate it. I actually think this is a nice touch, because it adds another layer to the game and stops it being an ability spam fest. And like I mentioned, this game is free to play. Now obviously that's a great thing, but I am just letting you know that there are a lot of children playing this game right now.
Don't you be talking about me, you fucking wanker.
Not only that, but the average skill is quite low.
Oh, you guys just ran past each other. You went towards our spawn.
Now some people may enjoy that, and they may be more casual into VR. I know some of you guys are quite competitive and like to really push yourself against good players. And last but certainly not least, the worst feature that this game has is the spectator cam.
Oh yes.
The spectator cam when you die itself isn't bad, but when you die, you do not lose communication with your team. You can still talk to them and you can find the enemies and tell your team exactly where they are. It makes absolutely no sense for a competitive game. It just rewards you for dying. In no 5v5 or one life game should you be able to tell your team exactly where everyone is when you die. This needs to be changed if it wants to be considered a competitive game. But that doesn't mean that the spectator cam is all bad.
But he's teabagging you, Luke. He's fucking teabagging you.
I know, right? What a fucking virgin.
Bro, he's actually in real life putting his balls in your mouth.
Oh my god, yeah.
Balrog, come here. Oh, Jebs, Jebs, Jebbies. Oh, Jebbies, yes. Oh my god. Yes.
The maps, from what I can tell, are very well thought out. There are a lot of flank points, and I can imagine that they're only going to get better over time. But what does all this mean for the game? Is it worth trying? I think there's no reason not to try it. It's free, it's in early access, I'm eager to see where the game goes. I don't know what they plan to do, because of right now, they're losing all their money, because they have no revenue coming in from the game. Since it's free, and there's no skins or anything. And they're also doing a $10,000 invitational tournament under the name Val VR. But this is just another way they're losing money. This game really does have some potential to take off. And I think that with subsequent updates and the more people that play it and get feedback about it, the more it will grow. I have seen the devs be very, very active, especially in the reviews and the discussions and also in their Discord. So I am very curious to see what they decide to do with this game. But anyway, that's all I really have to say about it. If you enjoyed the video, then why don't you let me know with a like. If you're new around here, then subscribe. If I don't see you again, then I hope you have a nice life. Bye bye.
I was literally about to say that much, but Deagle, like, bruh, Predator, Toby.
That's what they call me, a predator.